You know, I really wish I could make more exciting, moving videos here for you, but I'm not there yet. But I want to talk about the year because I've been saying I would make this video. 2024 is governed by the Nine of Spades. Right here. Right here. This is a Uranus card in the Venus line. This card is known as a death card, the death card. This is probably the most powerful card of initiation, spiritual initiation into greater self-worth, self-awareness. And, on the 1st of January 2024, Japan had a major earthquake. And there has been more death and destruction and serious storms and flooding and war since the beginning of this year. I think it's historic. And that is because, according to me, my thinking, that the Nine of Spades is governing this year. Why do I have these other cards here? I have these other cards here because the King of Hearts is the spirit card. The King of Hearts wears the crown of love and compassion, kindness. The King of Hearts is where everyone goes to be protected. That is the spirit card of the Nine of Spades. The Six of Spades is the soul card of the Nine of Spades. These are powerful cards of rebirth, of destiny, of fate, of evolution. Our spirit card, which is the King of Hearts for this Nine of Spades, our spirit card is what truly wants to be expressed in this life. It's like we're riding in the carriage of our birth card. Our birth card determines our life path. Our soul card represents the gifts we brought into this life with us. And that card governs, much of how our destiny unfolds in this life. All three of these cards do. Our spirit card is our opportunity. It's where the challenge is. And the greatest challenge humanity has right now is compassion, is love, is caring about one another. And I'm talking about as a whole. And, that Nine of Spades comes along, and for every one of us personally for this year, it's about what is our relationship with this card. And, it's also about letting go of everything that has to do with the past. Taking what we cherish, letting go of all the things that challenged us to learn and grow. If you're still holding on to stuff about your mother, your father, your childhood, you are someone else. You're someone else. Who are you? This card wants us to let go of the past. This card wants us to live in our heart. The King of Hearts is a safe harbor for the people. We need to live for our heart and for the hearts of one another. It's not always easy to do that. But it's just going to get more intense as the year goes on. Clearly, look at just the tornadoes that have been happening. It's historic, the number of tornadoes that have happened in the middle of the United States. And they've been going places they haven't been before. Flooding everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but major flooding, major storms, and we're just now, you know, it's June 1st when I'm doing this video. So we have officially entered hurricane season. You know, when Hurricane Katrina was on her way to the United States, I did her name in the cards, and Hurricane Katrina was the 9 of Spades. And I posted on my website at the time, you know, this is going to be a devastating earthquake. And there was so much death and destruction. And then Rita was coming, and she was the 9 of Clubs. And you can see right here, they sit side by side. They're buddies in the life path. And this is a natal chart for all of us. And, you know, I posted on my website, if we don't learn from, you know, Hurricane Katrina, Rita's going to pick up where she left off. And sure enough, that's what happened. And this year, this 9 of Spades, it's cleansing the palate of humanity. It's cleansing, you know, we have to let go of the beliefs we have, how we think, anything that isn't serving us, to be in full expression of our heart and of our spirit. And you may feel those things coming in now. And it's so important to embrace who you really are. Who we really are our inner soul cards, our spirit card and our soul card. Our birth card is determining how we show up. It is the costume we wear to the ball being life. You know, and our planetary ruler is governing how, you know, we ride through this life and interface through the world around us. But our personal cards, our spirit card, our soul card, and our birth card, they're like a cosmic egg. I see them as a cosmic egg. It tells the whole story. It gives us the clearest direction. And, you know, for those of you that read the cards with the system, you know, that do readings for people or yourself, you know, it's important to look at these other cards in time, in those time cycles, so you see what the clear direction is. When I birthed my first son, it was showing up with my spirit card, not my birth card. And I'm the King of Diamonds, and he was the Queen. Unfortunately, he left at 29. That was in the cards. And very much why I do what I do. So, and that's all part of my destiny, you know. This system is so profoundly accurate for prediction and for guidance for us, revealing our path of self-mastery. That's what this is about, and our destiny. And you can have the same birthday as somebody else. That doesn't mean your destiny is the same as theirs, because your soul is on its own journey. However, there are always similarities that happen in time. And that's really amazing. You know, we must live for our hearts now. We must only do what makes our heart happy. And we must do whatever we need to do to get in touch with our heart in the deepest way possible, so we can hear what's making it happy moment by moment. We're only in May, and it's been a shitstorm so far. And there's goodness and wonderful things happening too. I'm just saying, this is the year when we lay ourselves on the altar of life. We let go of the past and all the things that we were conditioned to believe, understand, live by. None of it applies. We cannot live in the division that has been created in this world. We cannot. We're not going to survive if we live there. We have to live for and in our hearts. Because it's like, come on. It's, and I'm not, I don't want to instill fear in anyone, and I'm not coming from that place. I'm coming from a logical place of, this is a mathematically based system. That's logical. And, holding on to things that don't serve us is a waste of our time and our life and our energy. Embrace and bless and thank those things and send them off. How we do this is we acknowledge them and then we turn our face toward the future, because the future is always now. That's why people say when you write an affirmation, write it as if it's already happening. So you begin resonating with your full being in that energy. Because does tomorrow come? No, it's always today. Same with the future and the present. That's what this card teaches us. This is a powerful, beautiful, creative, artistic influence that teaches us to live in the moment 100%, not carrying the past, knowing that we are in the future. This is the I am. And embracing that through our heart with that king, that crown of love and compassion and kindness, graciousness, magnetizing our hearts with the greatest love that is all-encompassing. After my son died, he came and took me into that space. There is a space we can enter that is pure love and compassion. First, we have that for ourselves, for everything and everyone of the past, and then it all becomes just pure energy. That's our opportunity. Love one another, love yourself, love your life. We have to let go of the judgment. Having hatred or, for someone, whether it's a political person or, it's like, it's just toxic for us. We have to stop this nonsense. And I understand that it's been created. And we've bought into, I don't think that's a word. We have bought into a lot of things just by our conditioning. We have to rise above that with our consciousness. We have to choose love and compassion for everyone. Because then we are free. It's time for us to be free. Then we're in full expression and we're sharing who we really are with the world. That's the gift. That's our way of showing appreciation for our life. We are the gift. All of this other stuff is just there to distract us from our, greatness. So I'm just imagining embracing all of you in that space of pure, pure love and kindness, where there is no judgment, there isn't dislike, there isn't hatred. There is only love, kindness, acceptance. It's a breath in and a breath out. A breath in and a breath out. When my kids were little, there was this book called The Great Me and the Little Me or something. I can't remember exactly. And whenever they would get frustrated about something or upset, I would say, breathe in the great me and breathe out the little me. And they would do it, and their energy would just shift. And I can't remember that book. Somebody, if you remember that book, tell me what that book was. I think it might have been a Christian book for kids. I can't remember, but, and they both lived. I'm sure Spencer's living in greatness wherever his soul is right now. They would choose their greatness. And, we accept one and choose the other to transform it. We are powerful alchemists. And we choose to create that alchemy with our thoughts, our actions, our visions, our being, moment by moment. Trust me, I listen to what I say. I do my best. I'm not, I'm preaching to my own choir all the time because I know this is true. So, step by step, breath by breath, moment by moment, day by day, let's help this beautiful Nine of Spades energy manifest its fullest potential in this world. So as that which we no longer need disappears into the past, is blown away by the wind, we embrace this crown of beauty and allow ourselves to dream. This Six of Spades soul card, this is a dreamer. We dream into existence the world we want to live in through our expression, through our truest expression of self. When I drew all these cards, these are cards from my Mystic Oracle deck, which on the back of each card has a message. When I drew these cards, drew them with pen and ink, I put symbology in each one of them for who they really are. So when I look at them, it's like there's a lot going on in each and every one of the cards in the deck. And in the end, we are the entire deck. That's our opportunity. So on that note, I'm just going to say I love you, and I love you. That's it. Blessings to all of us. May we rise to the highest expression of who we are now.